For self-improvement, crafts, and fitness games, go ahead and turn on YouTube and watch Jack.
Hey, Jack here for another video. It's been a little while since I last recorded. I was supposed to do it the next day, I didn't, but it's here now. Everything's basically the same because I don't move my crap at all in the past 2 days, but it's already in time to do the next 2025 New Year's goals. And as always, you guys who are planning out your New Year's goals, please leave them in the comments down below. Let's go to the computer screen. I'm actually recording a video this time to kind of show it off. So this time I'm redoing my failed tasks from throughout all the way back in 2019. So I have about 6 years worth of tasks to do that I failed that I'm going to be retrying all the ones that I redid. Go ahead and minimize the thing now here so I can fit me more in the screen. So now it's time to go. First off is the health and fitness category. I'm doing 31 different tasks this year, 31 different New Year's goals because I'm 31. Health and fitness, my previous one was lose weight to 250 pounds. I failed that, so I'm changing it to 260 pounds, giving me a little extra room for me to go ahead and lose the weight. I failed this one basically every single year. I failed my weight loss challenge, which is horrible, but it's common. But this year, I know I failed the past 6 years, but this is the year that's going to change. Trust me. And then let me actually change something really quick. Ugh. Sorry, I had to change the lighting there because I noticed half my face was blocked out because I don't have a window on this side of the room. But anyways, so my second New Year's goal is to get my cavities filled in. I have horrible cavities. I think I have like 6 of them across 12 teeth. They're right in the middle. And I need to get those filled. So I have 3 different dentist appointments scheduled within 2025 to get them filled in. And I put them off a few times, but this time I'm going to do it this year. The next thing I'm going to get is a corneal cross-linking eye surgery. I have a keratosis in my one eye. I need to get the cross-linking surgery to freeze it and to get like the hard lens. That's going to be, God, I think that's like $5,000 out of pocket, but I have it saved up now. And I'm going to get that fixed so I can actually see. I'm basically blind in like my one eye. Like I can't see shit. So it'll be nice to be able to have like a good clear vision and actually be able to see what I'm doing. The next one, I have a lot in health and fitness because that's my big need in life. Next one is to make and drink protein shake or smoothie at least 3 times a week. A few years ago, I had this as a goal to drink a protein shake every single day. I obviously failed that. So now I'm saying 3 times a week for the next 50 weeks, which gives me a little wiggle room in case I go on vacation or something like that. Next up is run a 5K and actually run it, not just walk it. Last time I did a 5K, this was another New Year's goal, but it was to do a 5K. I literally walked the entire thing because I'm, 287 pounds. So I want to get down enough weight so I can actually run some of it. And my last one is only eat out twice per week, which I failed, but I'm going to be adding that, and I should specify not including vacations, just so I know in case I miss that vacations don't count or work trips. Like I can't help it if I eat out on a work trip. Next one is mental health. First one is to take a 24 tech Sabbath twice this year. The one I failed was doing it 4 times a year. Now I'm doing it twice a year to prove myself wrong. The next one is to enjoy nature by visiting a National Park Service site. There's one near us called the Ice Age Trail. It's part of the, God, what do they call it? Yeah, I think it's the Ice Age Trail. And the actual state park is Devil's Lake. It's a pretty nice area, but I've never actually walked the trail. The trail up to like the rocks and stuff. It's like 200, 300 something feet. It's just basically climbing up a big rock. But it's they have like a little balanced rock, kind of nature. Well, I mean, it's not a sculpture because nature made it, but it looks cool. It looks cool. So I'm going to go there. Next one is to begin therapy as it's provided by work for free. And I should specify begin therapy / coaching because coaching is free. My work doesn't pay for therapists. They pay for coaches. But, I'll talk to the coach, see if I need real therapy. But I don't think I will. So, and that's the crappy thing about American healthcare is that you pay a lot of money and you don't get much in return. I pay almost like $500 something a month and I get crap. Next one is cultural. Get a subscription to theater company to watch plays. And there's a theater company near us called Paramount. Paramount Aurora, they have the Broadway series, they do Frozen, they do all these other little plays. And it'll be nice to get a subscription. It's 2 shows, see 2 other free. We only ever see like maybe 1 or 2 shows a year, but it'd be nice to get more into like the Broadway and theater. And for like a local theater company, it's super nice. Like they have they're really nice theaters, so it's a little bit higher scale, than I would say like a kind of local community theater usually is. Next up is do an activity with the wife every week for 50 weeks. Again, I'm giving myself a little bit more wiggle room, and we'll do that during our marriage meeting, which is a meeting we do every single week. We sit down, and one of those weeks we're going to pick out 4 things to do each month, or however many weeks there are in the year that month. Next one is to visit at least 2 new museums. It's been a while since I visited like a new museum, probably since DC. Usually I go into Chicago when they have like an exhibit at either the Field Museum or the Museum of Science and Industry. But like, I've never been to like the Contemporary Art Museum. I've never even been to like the Chicago Museum or like any of these other like little museums near us. The Lapidary Museum of Gems and stuff like that. Like, there's so many different cool little museums in the Chicago like area that I've just never been. And that's not counting other places too. I realized that there was like I watched this guy, the Carpetbagger. He does really cool, like, little driving areas to museums and stuff. And he went to this place called the Mustard Museum. I'm like, they have a museum for mustard near us, and I've never been? What? Let's go to the Mustard Museum. Are you kidding me? Next up, learning. I will read 4 new books this year. Again, I failed this challenge in 2024. I'm doing it, but reducing it, making it a little easier so that way I can complete it. My goal, finish all my New Year's finish all my New Year's goals this year. I probably won't accomplish that, but that's my goal. The next thing is to take and complete programming courses from IamTimCorey. He's a big kind of like C# YouTuber that I like, so it'd be cool to subscribe to him, and I listen to his podcasts and stuff, but I've never taken like his full-on courses, so it'd be cool to kind of take one of those. Next up is the YouTube channel hobby, which is this. My first one is to create a new video on this channel every week for at least 48 weeks. I failed my last challenge, which was 50 weeks, so I'm reducing it to 2 more. Give me more wiggle room, and I know this time I'm going to accomplish this goal. Next one is to get the website back up and running. I took down the website when I lost my job to save money. It'll be good to get that thing back up and running, just because it'll be nice to have a place where I can post my videos. That isn't just YouTube, that isn't Instagram, that isn't TikTok. It'll be nice to have like an actual dedicated website. Plus, I feel like that's one thing that's missing is everyone just uses Patreon, they use Reddit, they use all this other stuff. No one really has like a home anymore that's theirs, they develop, and it just showcases their content. And I kind of miss that. So It's cheap. It's like $5, but it's also nostalgic. So I'm going to keep it. Next up is to start at least one live stream a month. I've been asked a few times to start live streaming because I do video game reviews, so it'd be cool to see me actually play the video game during the live stream. So I'm going to be doing that once a month. It's going to be fun. Begin doing 30 days again, 3 times a year. 30 days is something I used to do. It's like the self-improvement system I developed where you learn something, install a new habit, challenge yourself with each day having a new challenge, and then you kill like a bad habit. I call it licking. So yeah, I'm going to do that lick system. Next up is social. I want to join at least 2 new meetups, including one from physical. This was from 2019. This is like a way older goal. This was before I even started the YouTube channel. So that's why I put that from 2019. This is an old video, old challenge that I failed. And I feel like I've definitely gotten less social as I gotten older. So this is a way to kind of improve my sociality, if that's a word. Next up is make at least 1 new friend. Yes, by the way, there's spelling mistakes in this. No, I'm not fixing them because this is just kind of like a quick New Year's goal. Write it up. This isn't like professional at all. My goal is to make at least 1 new friend, and I want that to be in person, not an online friend. Financial. First one is to max out my IRA this year. I have 0 out of $70,000. We maxed out my wife's IRA. I haven't put anything in it since I migrated over from work. So it'll be nice to keep funding that, keep reducing my taxes. Next one is to add $100 to housing fund every month this year. Or sorry, $100. It used to be $50, but now I'm upping it to $100, so I accomplish that very easily. Next one is up 4-way contribution. It's already at 12%. I forgot to change this to 13%. And right now, yeah, so at 12%, so it'll be nice to get it 1% higher, just to put a little bit more money than I'm making into my retirement. Again, that's just money that's going to be part of the raise anyways, so I'm not going to notice it. Next up is household. I will fix the hole in the walls in the bedroom and office. That is something I have for the past 4 years. Never fixed any of the holes in this place, but since we're planning on moving, finding a place to live and moving somewhere within the next year or 2, we got to fix these holes. Next one is to buy a new washer and dryer. Our washer basically kicked the bucket. It barely works. There's like a hole in the actual seal, so water leaks everywhere. So right now we're just taking it to a place and then drying it at home. But we're going to buy a new washer and dryer, and this will also be something that we can just throw into the price of this place, make a little bit more money. You know, you spend $2,000 on a washer and dryer, increase the price, $2,500. That's how we call winning. Next up would be presentation. I will buy 3 new high quality and stylish clothes items once I lose weight. That is something I failed to do last year that I'm doing this year. The other one is to get a new tattoo once I lose weight. Again, that's something I did as my New Year's goal that I failed. I only have 1 tattoo and it's atrocious, so I want more. The issue is I've just gained so much weight that it does not look good. I need to lose the weight, get more tats, get swole. Next up, I would celebrate an obscure holiday next year. I forgot to do that last year, so I'm going to do it this year. I might do like Leif Erikson Day just to celebrate like what SpongeBob did. Just celebrate our non-existent Nordic roots. Next up would be hit Todoist weekly goal. I use Todoist to track my measurements and track my productivity. I usually hit my daily goal, but sometimes I kind of slack off. So now I'm going to give myself more room by hitting that weekly goal every week for at least 50 out of the 52 weeks next year. The next one is donate blood twice. I'm someone who I did my community service last year, which was fun. But it'll be nice to also like give a little bit of blood, to help out people as well. And the last one I did is to visit 15 new restaurants. I'm eating out only twice this year, but twice a week, every week this year. But I'm also going to be hitting up new restaurants because I feel like I hit up the same places kind of over and over again. I need to hit up the new places. I live in like the Chicagoland area. There's so many new restaurants. Literally, I looked it up. There's 4 new restaurants near me in like the suburbs of I think 40,000 people. So, like, there's no excuse not to try these new restaurants. And then, actually, if I do the math, there's 100,000 people I live in this town, there's another town, and then there's the third town. We're all kind of, like, in, like, the circle area. They call it, like, the Tri-Cities. And, like, there's 100,000 people in there. And I eat at, like, the same 5 restaurants every week. Like, there's good Indian food. There's good Mediterranean food. But I eat at the same ones. I eat Mediterranean food. I eat at the same place. And I should try new places as well. So that's what I want to do. Eat new restaurants. Maybe discover a new classic. Who knows? So those are my goals for 2025. Will I hit all 31 of them? Yes, I will. Give me some encouragement in the comments below. If you guys know your New Year's goals, leave them below as well. If you guys have any ideas for any videos you want to see in this upcoming year, please let me know. Put them down in the description, and I will try to accomplish each and every one of them. Any suggestions, anything like that, I will do them as long as they're not illegal. Follow me on X and Instagram at TrueJankJank. Visit my website at jack-jenkins.com. Now that it's coming back, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Give this video a big thumbs up. And lastly, have a fantastic day, everyone. All you guys watching are incredible. And if you want to improve your life, you can't do it alone. You need to build up a community, and you need help. You need to improve yourself together. And by the way, that's it. If you ever see me in public, you got to go together, and I'll do it with you. No, if you see me, you'll be like, "Hey, Jack," and then I'll be like, "Okay, together." It'll be a weird thing, but hey, it'll be fun. Take it easy.